Hi, my name is Courtney, and I'm a 29-year-old finding my life again after leaving a high-stress career. Today is primarily a study or working vlog. This is where I take you all and we're gonna go to a cafe I really like to work at and another place I like to work at that might be surprising to some of you. One that you may not suspect is actually really good for it. These days I try not to go out in public without first getting dressed. I feel like it's key to my self-esteem and I promised myself that I would do so as much as possible. The neighborhood that I'm in today is Fishtown, and here are my thoughts on its cafes. It's not easy to walk out here. There are so many people. This part of town is super popular, but I just want to do it to switch it up and engage with you all. They're beautiful, they're aesthetic, but they actually have quality coffee. They have space for you to read, to study with great music. I personally think it's important for you to get out of the house every once in a while and go outside and meet people and see what's happening. You don't know what you don't know, and so you may think there's nothing happening around you. I've seen cafes based on owning art. I've seen cafes based on record stores, based on shoes. There's just a lot of innovation, I think, in this part of the neighborhood, and I think it'd be a shame just to not go out and see it. Today's cafe of choice is American Grammar. On first glance, American Grammar does not look like a cafe. It looks like a bookstore, a furniture store, some type of amalgamation, but in reality, that's part of its appeal. It's gorgeous. It's also Black owned and it's obvious. There are so many books, so many magazines devoted to Black authors, Black women in design, international editorials. And of course, the coffee is not lacking. I've come back twice now for the creamy peach matcha latte. It's their summer special and I'm addicted to it. So, similar to Persimmon Cafe, which I discussed in my last video, American Grammar has mastered the art of a socially conscious business with beautiful design and great coffee. A lot of people enjoyed this when I did it last video, and so I'm going to have about 2 minutes of silence just for you to send an email you've been neglecting, respond to a friend you've been ghosting, maybe do a quick cleanup session of, washing some dishes, whatever. Here's 2 minutes to relax, vibe, and get something done you've been pushing off. And that marks 2 minutes of work. I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you got something you needed to get done. done during that time period. I don't know where you live, but Philly has been hot. I mean, to be honest, summer in Philly is always hot, and it's just been getting hotter lately. We have like 90-degree weather all the time, and so I've gotten into the habit of buying watermelon. Sometimes I will blend it up with the juice of a lime and make it into a smoothie. But other times I will just keep eating watermelon straight for an hour. It's my way of staying hydrated. Water it's not cutting it, y'all. It's not cutting it for me right now. I need something more. I need a little bit more. Something besides just the taste of water to get me through this summer. And so, watermelon. Here's my advice for picking out a good watermelon. First, always go for the type with seeds. I've done it 3 times now. I just feel like they're usually better. Go for the ones that are circular, consistently round. You don't want it to be elongated. It will have a lot of water. And then you want it to be heavy. You want to feel it and it feel very hefty. Lastly, you want it to have a lot of webbing, a lot of scarring, because then it's pretty sweet. This is a little embarrassing, but clearly I have a sweet tooth and it really acted up this week. And so for breakfast, I tried to be healthy and have oatmeal, but I made a blueberry compote to go on top. I need sweet oatmeal. I know some people do savory oatmeal. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I love to add mangoes. Mangoes are my favorite because they're cost effective and I think they're really, really good with oatmeal. But if not mangoes, I'll do strawberries, I'll do blueberries, I'll even do blackberries. I just need a little something in addition to cinnamon, and then my oatmeal is good to go. So that was breakfast. Good morning. I'm going to go work at the art museum today. I think the art museum is a great way to break up the monotony of studying in your office, your library, your local cafe. I think the art museum is just a great environment because it's a fresh space to work in, every once in a while, every now and then. It's very serene and it's also very pensive, the atmosphere, right? And so this is just a very good place to sit and just think. Think about whatever work you have to do, think about whatever problem you're addressing, or just reflect on your life, And so even if you don't end up going there to work, I think it's just a great place to sit and contemplate or go around, go, from exhibit to exhibit. Make that your little break and look at the art. You could analyze it if you want, or you could just sit with it and feel it emotionally. Sit with the feelings that the art produces within you, the feelings that slowly emerge while looking at the art. So regardless of what you choose to do, is often very quiet on the weekdays, and consider a membership. First, I think supporting the arts is critical. It's critical to culture, it's critical to life. You would not enjoy life nearly as much without art, and I don't think enough people appreciate that. The great thing about a museum membership is it often comes with benefits like a members lounge for you to sit and do work. Usually it's a very beautiful area, very lovely area. Here they offer free tea and coffee, and so I love that. One of my friends said if you go there enough, it pays for itself within like the first 2 or 3 months. And so I think that's a wonderful benefit. And there are lots of other events and whatnot, but no, I'm not sponsored by the art museum. I just feel very passionately about people going out and exploring their environment, exploring their neighborhood, and just checking out new things. Life doesn't have to be boring. Life is so interesting. It's right there next to you. But yeah, I will see you all at the museum. If you were to catch me while I was working at the museum, this is probably how you'll find me. Just sitting down in one of the lounge areas, probably reading something, annotating something, maybe even typing away. Occasionally I'll dip in and out of exhibits as a educational but fun type of work break or study break. Often these major museums will have gardens that you can hide away in. Usually a Japanese garden or a Chinese garden. There are also study rooms that if no major programming is happening in, they might let you use if you ask to reserve the time or just sit there. I used to do this all the time. I used to go to the Met all the time as a student and just find a corner and type away. Remember when I said I have a sweet tooth? Well, here it is again. Normally when I make regular pancakes, I eat them too fast. I could not film it for you all. I'm so sorry. I'm too impatient. But I decided to film this Dutch baby pancake for you all. Even though this is a Western breakfast item, I actually encountered it the first time when I was at the original Pancake House location in Tokyo. And I was shocked that I saw this type of pancake in Japan. And while I loved the souffle pancakes they're known for, I needed this. I needed this at the time. And it was so lovely and it's so fulfilling that every now and then I catch myself making this. I use the New York Times recipe, in case you're wondering. But that's basically it for this vlog. I actually have a lot of material remaining, so you will get a second video probably this very same week. But also let me know in the comments, do you want the next video to be another working type of vlog where I go out to cafes? Do you want to see me, how I prepared my garden? Right now it's in a little bit of a sad state because it's the heat of summer, but I can go out or I can show you how it looked in springtime and how pretty it was. I can talk about hobbies if you've been struggling to have a hobby besides scrolling on your phone and you need help. Or I can give you a classic home tour, whatever you all want. Let me know down in the comments. Alright, I'll see ya.